Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So, this brand new Automobagony Part 2 Prowler boss fight has been live for about 36 minutes, and we are done 3 for 3 on the objective solo. So, I'm going to be going over every champion that I used, showing you guys how I did it, talking about best options and tips to guide you on getting through this fight. So, let's take a quick gander at the notes first, because when I was first reading this, I was like, what? Like, huh? I was so confused. There's so much going on here. So, we got powerless. When the attacker is immune to a power drain, burn, or power steal effect, they lose 30% of their max health. So you don't want to be using those types of champions. We have power extortion. When the attacker's power is drained or stolen, they lose 1% of max health per 3.3% of power lost. What this node essentially means is you don't want to get screwed over by Plagued Mind and Prowler's own power drain abilities. So when you throw a special, whatever power you have retaining over is going to be gone, because that's just what Prowler does. And he's going to extort you for that power. So you need to be careful. So ideally, you don't want to let Plagued Mind take your power. You want to be losing your power of your own volition by activating special attacks, and you want to be activating those special attacks with not too much power over that bar. You don't want to cross too much over that threshold, or you're going to be taking some chip damage. A little bit of chip damage is not a big deal, but when it's a lot, it definitely adds up. So, also, when the attacker gains a bar of power, they are special locked for 1 second. So this is essentially like when you're fighting Nimrod. You know, every time you go over a bar, there's like a split second where you can't throw your special attack. So you have to account for that. You have to be ready for that, because when you're mid combo, the last hit in your combo pushes you to the special, and you might be thinking, okay, I gotta activate this, but no, you won't be able to. We have Now You See Me, which essentially if you just parry a certain amount of times, you're going to gain a falter, and it does last a decent amount of time. Striking the defender's block will remove these charges, so that's one way to get rid of them. Then we have Resonating Aegis special attacks. This is an odd one, but essentially we just want to be alternating special attacks. Pretty much all we want to be doing for this, and we shouldn't have to worry. Just alternate your special attacks. Don't throw the same special attack 2 times in a row. Then we have Energy Convert here. When the attacker charges their heavy attack for 0.25 seconds, their power is removed for every full bar of power removed this way. The attacker gains 100% Fury passive for 18 seconds. So this is a way to increase your attack rating. I wasn't really too fussed or worried about this on my runs, but it is an option. And then we also have Quick Spark. So if the defender is not struck within 6 seconds, the attacker is inflicted with an Incinerate debuff. This is fine. It doesn't really do too much damage. You don't need to worry about this really at all. So that's our nodes. It sounds like a lot, but it reads harder than it actually is, I would say. So let's go ahead and take a look at our objectives. So we have Cosmic Size M. There are 2 phenomenal options for that. So let's pull those up real quick. Cosmic and then Size M. Size M is a common trend this week. So yeah, man, Adam Warlock is going to do a great job. I started testing him first. He was doing pretty good. Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to be probably the best option for most people. Heck, even Nova can probably do this. Superior Iron Man can probably do this. Lots of good Cosmic options, class advantage and everything. Cosmic's not really one you got to worry about. So Cosmic, yeah, not really too big of an issue. What else we got? We have Avengers and Size M. This one is a little bit on the trickier side, I would say. I've only seen 2 champions do it so far. I mean, I'm sure there can be more, but just from what I've seen thus far. And so far what I've seen is MSD ran with Quicksilver. He made that look pretty solid. I went with Photon. Highly recommend Photon, you know, because she can bypass the effects of miss. Any champions that are going to bypass the effects of miss are going to make this fight even easier for you. Cosmic Ghost Rider can do that with his Vigilance. Photon here can do that with her Pure Light form, fully counter it, and her mediums in her regular form. So, and Quicksilver as well can counter, I believe, with his Slow. Or just, it's been a while. Let me double check on that. Quicksilver. Does he bypass miss? Oh yeah, it's not with the slow, but it's just at 300 charges. He cannot miss and inflicts a slow. Spoiler alert, I'm in Canada and it has been snowing. I got snow on the mind. But, okay, they trigger at the same time, so it's not... that's why they're correlated, but not a one-to-one. But yeah, okay, so Quicksilver does counter miss as well. So again, that's going to greatly help you. Then we have one final tag. This one was my personal favorite. So it's Metal and size S. So it seems like there's a decent amount of options for that. Let's go ahead and throw that in here. Size S, okay. And then Metal. All selected tags. Make sure you're always selecting that all selected tags, otherwise you're going to be baiting yourself. But of course we have the best champion in the game, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. That is of course who I use. Surprise, surprise. He did a phenomenal job. Yeah. I think I saw MSD testing Guillotine. I don't think he got the solo with her, but it looks like she's doable. Gamora should be doable. Ghost should be totally doable. Angela should be totally doable. Omega Sentinel should be totally doable. She applies a tracking to bypass the miss. Gamora, I believe, bypasses miss. So there's quite a few options here. You can take your pick, whichever champion you have ranked up or feel comfortable with. But yeah, Stark Spidey is who I used, and he crushed it. So that's all of our objective champions. It's a little bit talking about the fight. Without further ado, let's go get into some gameplay. Yo, alright guys, we're back jumping into our first round of gameplay. We're going to be running Cosmic Ghost Rider against this Prowler. So, this one actually took me the most attempts, which is kind of crazy because it's CGR. You know, this should be the one that's the easiest. But this was the first objective that I was tackling, so I was still learning the fights here. And I was definitely having some struggles at first, but I definitely started to get into a nice rhythm. So right there, that is what I kept screwing me up. And I figure it out on the next objective. I'll tell you guys now, though. Basically, after Prowler throws his special attack, if you try to punish it, he applies a falter passive to you. So unless you have a means to counter miss, don't even bother punishing his special attacks, essentially. But yeah, I think it's a great idea to start with a special 3 with Cosmic Ghost Rider, because you want to be alternating special attacks anyways, so you can't just go special 2, special 2. So you might as well start with a special 3, you know, get the massive Fury. And yeah, that's what we're going for here. So, boom, you can see we're hitting like 29,000 medium crits. So right here, I'm just trying to avoid, dexing. Built my special 2 here. I can finally pop it. There we go. Got the Fury buff, got the Precision buff, got some cruelties, and now we're about to have 11 armor breaks. So watch the damage output here. 71,000, 45,000, 71,000. Man, we're hitting for massive chunks right now. And I want to get in as much of this damage as I can right now. And look at this dude. Oh my goodness. He is almost dead. Our Fury fell off, our Precision fell off, all the good stuff fell off. So what we're going to go for here is just a heavy charge. Dead. So dude, Cosmic Ghost Rider, so insane for this. Go for a special 3, then go for a special 2, and the fight is over in about 2 minutes. And if you're really having struggles with that fight, if you want to make it even easier, you can just go ahead and throw on a 150 or 200% Cosmic Power Back boost, and that'll make this fight pretty much a joke for you. So it was this is the pivotal moment where I learned something. You'll see, I open up Prowler's abilities here because it kept messing me up. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I'm like, gets faltered. If Prowler's special attack will be punished, he inflicts a falter passive for 1 second. I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, don't punish his freaking special attacks. Unless I use a medium, or unless I'm just in pure light, then I can punish it with anything with Photon. So, started this fight, everything's going good. Just gonna go ahead, toss our special 1, help get us all ramped up. And okay, gonna go ahead, bait out his special 2. Also, just a pro tip. Be careful when Prowler has his special 2, because he loves to just wait for you to dash and then special intercept you. Prowler is actually kind of known for doing that, so just be careful. Be ready for those types of shenanigans against this guy. But yeah, so here, you know, we're messing up a little bit. He's going to be getting that indestructible passive, so that can totally happen. So what do we do now? I'm doing no damage. It's okay. Best to not panic. And, you know, we just need to build up to our special 2. And then at the moment we activate that, the indestructible will be gone. So right there you see we punish the special. That's fine though. And then here drop our special 2. And again, the moment we throw it, the indestructible is gone. We do our full damage here. And now that we're in pure light, we just simply cannot miss with Photon. So we can just keep on going to town. When I was originally going to use Photon, I was thinking like, should I kind of play this how I played with CGR? Like, should I start with a special 3? And nah, I don't even think you really need to bother. It's just start with special 1 with Photon to help get her ramped, then go for big special 2, then just keep alternating. Yeah, so right here, when you punish a special with Photon, you do pause your form. So I managed to pause, get a little bit more juice out of those 5 Fury passives. And yeah, we're just continuing to push Prowler to his special 2 here. That one was unblockable. Be careful. I think once he gets a certain amount of Furies, it becomes unblockable. So definitely on the lookout for that. Right there, I was trying to hit a little light intercept, and he caught me. Right there, I was going for another intercept. Missed again, but luckily I was able to get my block up in time. So again, Prowler is getting that indestructible. I guess I wasn't playing this fight as good as I thought I was. But it's okay, you know, it's okay if there's a bit of a lull in the fight and he gets that indestructible. It's not too big of a deal. But right here, I just really didn't want to get my power drained, and it almost did there. We got it off right before. That would have sucked if I didn't get that special off, because then he would have just stayed indestructible for a really long time. But now we are back in our pure light form. So here I'm going to go for a little heavy. Maybe I should have done the heavy charge to try to build another one of those Furies from the node. You can totally do that with like a striker. It gives you a little bit of extra time to charge. But like I said, when I read that node, I don't even think I utilized that on any of these fights. I just wasn't worried about it. So right here, takes some hits. He applies Falter, but that's okay. It's all good. Getting in another round of these combos. So right here, you know, I have only 3 charges left. He's 15% health. I need to get to a special 2. That's the next special I need to throw, or he's going to go indestructible. So here, I'm thinking, like, what if I just kill him? What if I just kill him before anything goes wrong? So that's what I'm going to go for here. I'm going to go for some wild intercept. So boom, intercept number 1, intercept number 2, and got him. I guess I only needed 2, but yeah, 15% health left. Boom. Finish it within those 2 little intercept combos. And there's Prowler that took 3 minutes. Had to deal with multiple indestructibles, but we got it down. I highly recommend Photon. She felt really, really, really good for that fight. And then last, but certainly not least, we have, again, the best champion in the game, Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. My GOAT. So he is size small, he's metal, he's perfect for this fight. Just had some tiny boosts on, little attack and health that were you know, gonna expire. And yeah, so let's go ahead, build up some poise. So with Stark Spidey, you need to be kind of fast in building him up. Otherwise, it's just kind of going to be a race against time. So here, I'm not even going to bother like building him absolutely all the way up. Right there, you see I also missed. I dashed away from his medium, but it wasn't the dex, and I didn't build the poise. So you need to be careful. Prowler, his mediums are a little bit funky with Stark Spidey. Make sure you're getting the exact dex timing. Might take a try or 2 to just get that down. Some champs just have like it's just like a half a millisecond delayed, or not half a millisecond, that would be nothing, but like quarter of a second delayed. You gotta be careful. So with Stark Spidey, you know, we have no means to be countering the miss, so that means we're not allowed to punish his special attacks, otherwise he's going to be faltering us. But yeah, you can see we're hitting pretty darn hard, and here we're gonna go ahead and drop our special 2. I was worried because I was thinking my special 2 might actually push him to a special 3. He ended up just blocking my special anyways though, so it kind of ended up working out. So right there, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to bait out his special attack and then just intercept him afterwards. Don't punish it, just intercept him afterwards if you can. That's going to be your best bet about going in to get those openings. Right there, I was going for an intercept, but he didn't dash at me. So boom, go ahead, throw our special 1 here, and you can go ahead, do medium, and then start a fresh combo with Stark Spidey if the opponent doesn't have, you know, the Limber Mastery, which, you know, is not enabled here. And then boom, just gonna go for a little heavy attack. That time it didn't crit, that's okay. And again, we're not going to punish because we'll get faltered if we try to do that. And you can see that Incinerate on us, it's dealing 24 damage, we're healing 214. So it's actually just free willpower healing essentially. Yeah, again, gonna wait out, not punish, then hit a nice little intercept, and then build a special 2, and then pop said special 2, and boom. 7% health left, hit another clean little light intercept, and that is just about lights out for Prowler. We're gonna go ahead, parry, and then hit him with the Thwip heavy attack. Dead. There's 3 for 3 solos within the first 30 minutes that this boss was live. Let's go jump back in game now and claim all of our objectives, see what we got in the solo event. Alright guys, back live in game. Let's go ahead, hit the claim now button on all of these bad boys. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And let's see what that gives us. So, Autumn of Agony. Oh, it's just 1? We don't even get to this one. It's lame. Well, alright. We got, what, an Abyss Nexus Crystal? We can go ahead and pop that bad boy open. Let's... What do we want? Let's grab Cosmic. And here, Science. And I think I also have a 7-star crystal, so we'll pop that open as well. As long as you, right now, drop a like on the video, we'll open up a 7-star. Did you do it? No, you didn't do it yet. Oh, someone did it. Okay, we can open that up now. Let's pop this real quick. And I don't even think I'm really looking for anything. It don't matter. We'll just take a max sig. Cap sparkles. Alright. 7-star time. Did you like the video? Alright. Good man. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. And 3, 2, 1. Quick pop. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Hot garbage. We got hot garbage. That's because someone didn't like the video. Who was it? Was it you? It was you, wasn't it? Damn it, guys. Need those likes. Alright. Well, that is going to go ahead and do it for this full guide on Autumn of Agony Part 2, all the objective solos. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this every single day. We are pushing for 120,000 subscribers before the year 2025. Thank you guys for all the support. Hope you have a great, wonderful day. Good luck with the fight. Peace.